This is the gambling show, where my picks are so good, Vegas police should have you arrested for stealing. I'll answer your questions about who will win the US Open and the US Women's National Team's match against Chile in a moment. But first, this.
Catch this and every game at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
All right, our first question comes in from Shannon Dubernay, or it might be Shannon Dubernix. Who will win the US Open? Well, let's start with Tiger. Don't take Tiger. You should never, ever, ever, ever take Tiger. Ever, 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 ever. When we're talking about gambling. He always has terrible odds, and I think we tend to forget that Tiger was at the bottom for about as long as he was at the top. Tiger Woods went from being AC Slater to Screech. Full-on Screech. Tiger, seen here as President Donald Trump's body double, always has overinflated odds. That's why you never take Tiger. I mean, he was even a Vegas favorite when he shot a ridiculous 82, lost a tooth, and then was seen here looking like an extra from the movie Out Cold. 2001, 8% Rotten Tomatoes, probably not as bad as everybody made it out to be, but still terrible nonetheless. But the perfect analogy to Tiger Woods' career at that point. This should really go without being said, but if you're thinking about taking Phil Mickelson, don't. We all know that Phil Mickelson can compete in the harshest conditions, like Jim Nance's backyard. But the US Open is his Moby Dick. He's finished second 6 times, including the worst collapse in majors history, when he double bogeyed on the 18th in the 2006 US Open at Winged Foot. Bad. Like worse than that damn whale overtaking the Pequod in that pointless Melville book. No, not John Daly. I'm talking about Moby Dick. Pay attention. Look, just don't take Phil. Instead, go with the guy who's built like an ox. No, not John Daly. I didn't say the size of an ox. I said built like an ox. Yes, go with this guy, Brooks Koepka, who's won the US Open Championship 2 consecutive years. But I mean, look at this guy. With a hat on. Of course, definitely with a hat on. He's chiseled from granite. I mean, dude looks like Adonis. I'm comfortable with my own sexuality, but damn, he's good looking. I bet he uses all the manliest products that you can buy at Target. Nothing stands in this dude's way of winning. And on to our second question, which comes in from Dara King. And Dara wants to know if the US Women's National Team will win their second game in the World Cup against Chile. Here's what you're gonna need to know. You're gonna need to bet $4,500 to win $100 to bet on the biggest bullies in sports. And they're gonna have to win by at least 5 goals. But the US Women's National Team is so good that the only way Chile even scores is if the US team does it for them. It's best to respect the team and not the odds maker who probably just made up some large fake number. Odds makers thought that the US were 5 goals better than Thailand, and they were off by 8 goals. Just because these 4 Canadian prudes think you're a bunch of meanies doesn't mean you should stop being the dominating, showboating, highlight package machine of a team that you've always been. Pour some sugar on me, ladies. Take the US to cover and take the over on goals. That's all the time we have for you on the Gambling Show today. Make sure to post your comments and questions you have down below, and I'll answer them in a future episode. You know what they say, there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. There's no wrong way to eat wings, but that I eat them, which is with one hand. That way, you have a fresh hand. It gives you versatility while you're eating. Who, me? No. You're taking a break. It's not because it's too spicy. What? I always eat wings in a suit and sport coat. It's a problem. All right, back to work.